here's a mistake that I did with shield charge. So at first I thought it was all about improving the armor on the shield because of this line here, and it makes sense initially, because if we look at let's say this shield here, collision damage, you can see 243, and if I replace this shield with 91 armor by a shield that has much less armor, you can see the damage goes down dramatically. So at first I thought, well, what we need to do is go into the passive tree and go get these nodes that improve the defenses from the equipped shield, because defenses equals either armor, evasion, or energy shield that's on your shield, and there's some very nice nodes here. If we go look here, you can get 100%, 25, 25, 25, so you get plus 175% just from these nodes here. So I thought that would improve the damage a lot of shield charge, but it doesn't work at all. So I'm going to show you here. If we look, just remember the numbers with the bigger shield. So 243, and I'm going to get this node here, plus 25%, like this, and you can see that it has absolutely no impact on damage. It has impact on armor, but not on the number on your shield. 91 will stay 91 no matter what you do. The armor here will go up. You can see here 627. So if I refound,
nothing is set in stone.
627 went down to 605. So it's only the impact on the big armor number, the whole armor number, and not this number here on your shield, which is the number that matters for the damage of shield charge. Something else that won't do anything for your damage is the damage of the weapon. So if we remove the weapon here, you can see that I have the exact same damage, just like with the totem. So that makes it that shield charge is a pretty good, I would say, secondary skill for playing with the totem. Because it's the weapon will have the same impact, so no impact on the damage directly, but you're going to want to get plus melee skills, because it's going to improve the gem level. So when you increase the level of shield charge, the damage will improve a lot, and the same thing with the totem. So we're going to have a weapon that works with both of these. If we go look at the shield charge here, it's going to say that the collision is, you have a multiplier here, and there's 2 lines of damage. So offhand physical damage that gets added to the offhand, which is your shield, plus this physical damage per armor on the shield. So this plus this is what this multiplier applies to, not the weapon's damage. So now we've said that improving the shield's armor with the passive tree don't work to improve the shield charge damage. Improving the weapon's damage don't work to improve the shield charge damage, but with that said, there's still quite a few ways to improve the damage. Anything in the passive tree that improves the damage of AoE skills, melee damage, physical damage will work for shield charge. If we go look at the tree here, all those nodes will work for shield charge. One pack of nodes that I thought was very good to improve shield charge damage was these nodes here that reduce attack speed but improve damage by a lot. Shield charge attack speed is a bit weird. So it looks pretty fast here, but there's a long animation. And if we go look here, I'm just going to do it. That's the base speed is this, and I'm going to look at the damage. So 243 or something. Let's get those. So it's going to do minus 8% attack speed. You won't really notice it with the animation of shield charge, but you're going to get a lot of improved damage. So you can see that shield charge went from 240 to 350, and the attack speed is pretty much the same.
I can't yet.
I don't really feel a difference. I think it's also pretty good because it has a stun build-up here, which is one of the key things of shield charge. Another pack of nodes that looks pretty good with shield charge is these close range nodes, because ramming into enemies is close range, so you have a 40% for close range attacks. You're always going to do close range attacks with the shield charge. anything that does AoE damage. So here, for example, these nodes are all about AoE and stun, and charge is all about stun, all about AoE. So things like this will do plus 20% stun build-up that you already has a lot of stun with shield charge, and improved attack damage of AoEs, and shield charge is an AoE. And since anything that improves AoE damage will improve the damage of shield charge, that means that you can use concentrated effect that improves AoE damage dramatically. So for example, here I have a 350 damage. If I go with brutality and concentrated effect, it went from 350 to 662. And then there's other gems that are pretty good multipliers for this. A big one here that you could use, heavy swing in the level 2s, very similar to the passive nodes that we looked at that reduce the attack speed but improve the physical damage by a lot. And due to the animation of shield charge, you won't notice minus 10% attack speed much, but it's going to multiply your damage by a lot. And another one that will work well, close combat, you're going to improve the damage by 25% here, nice multiplier, and only works at close range, so that's always going to work with shield charge, very similar in this case to those nodes here that work at close range. Thanks for watching.